Why is the camera pointed that way?
I don't know. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to We're Offended, You're Offended. I'm Kim. This is Tyler. And it is Wednesday, which means hump day, bitches. Wow, chicka, wow, wow. My favorite day. So, hope everyone's had a fantastic day so far. We weren't on yesterday because, you know what? For the first time in a bit, there really wasn't much news. There wasn't much going on. So,
well, the kind of the only thing that was really going on was the Krista Freeland thing, and I don't know. Well, whatever. But you know what? We're back here today with you fine homos. We're okay. So we're gonna be talking about how so New York City. Now the big green asshole. I think that's the nick, right? Is that what they call it?
Not that I'm aware of.
So we're going to talk about into the crazy decriminalization and the things that they're criminalizing. You people, liberals, man, you got your shit's all your stuff's all jacked here. I don't know what the hell, and we'll touch on this Krista Freeland thing a little bit more. That what's going on here? I don't know. Something just don't seem right. Something doesn't seem right here. So we'll talk about that, and then. The Manitoba government has decided to give basically everyone money, just money. That's
sweet.
That's just what our governments do now. Instead of actually having good policies, they put forward, things to get people excited. This is why a lot of people really liked Donald Trump, and this is why people really hated Donald Trump, because he was actually willing to shake things up, change the system, see things that were broken, and try to fix, at least try to fix them, as opposed to, here's a problem, let's throw money at it until we throw more money at it. And we don't actually solve any of the issues, but we just keep those problems going on and on. So we'll talk about that and a bunch of other stuff that comes up. But of course, you know what, before we get into it, how do I work this?
How can we dance when they don't produce anything? They don't do anything. How do we sleep when the pigs are burning? How can we dance when the earth is turning?
And we're back.
You gotta switch that because you're not even looking at the camera. You're like, look there. Now you're at the camera.
Yeah, I know. Well, okay. I have to look over there to see if I'm in the fucking frame.
You know what? I totally thought you were looking at my camera.
No, I don't care about your camera. Your camera looks funny. It has a dangly bit. I
like things with dangly bits. You know what I'm saying?
It's got hanging stuff. Weird. Okay. So I guess what I'm trying to. No, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just get into this first story. First story, as it were. That's when you use English. Not my strong suit. Gibberish. Hey.
Boppity boopity.
So, New York they've decriminalized. They're decriminalizing weed, but yet they're criminalizing whippets. Like whipped cream in a can that you need to show ID now. So if you want to...
Seriously?
Dead serious.
Whipped cream.
Yeah. Because people were using the aerosol cans and sucking it up and getting high. Which is funny because New York State allows heroin use.
Really? Okay, so New York allows heroin use, but you better stay away from that whipped cream.
Yeah.
No whipped cream on your pumpkin pie.
Okay, so New York is a fickle beast, because I'm pretty sure everyone that runs that place is at least half retarded. Because okay, so there was that thing with what was it? No, not de Blasio. Was it de Blasio? No, it wasn't de Blasio. It was Bloomberg. Wasn't Michael Bloomberg? Wasn't he the mayor of New York? And he was like, yo, we're going to put a tax on soda because poor people, you know, because poor people, they'll pay more for it if they want to get it. It's like, well, but you subsidize it, so you artificially lower the price. And then you're going to jack the price in order to raise it? Why don't you just say, hey, we're not subsidizing corn anymore. We're not subsidizing sugars. Like,
I don't know. To me, that doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense whatsoever, but
L'Haim.
what do I know?
No, and also they're I think he was the same guy. This dude's a piece of shit. Can you believe he tried to run? What did he try to run as a Republican? I think.
Okay.
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure this was the same dude, if memory serves, that was saying poor people should be taxed at like 100% because they don't know how to spend their money, and it'd be better off if the state took it.
What?
Yeah.
How does that even make any sense? Poor people should be taxed 100%.
Yeah.
So let's keep them poor, and not only keep them poor, let's keep them really poor.
No, but they get all their services, they get their food, they get all this other crap, but the government's it's government funding. I don't know. This New York, what have you done? So you're looking at this article from the Post Millennial, and it's saying, so yeah, New York State put in a law rolling ID checks as they begin to enforce a year-old state law banning the sale of whipped cream canisters to anyone under the age of 21. But
I feel safer already, New York.
But you could whip your cock out and show it to a little kid, and you're a champion. You're a champion.
Really, who's running New York? This sounds like some crazy, like it make
A black guy.
I mean, it's completely nonsensical. Like it's nothing makes sense. You can do heroin, but no whipped cream canisters. You're allowed to whip it out. You know, that's cool, but can't do that. Like it's just that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
This is the same place that was looking for vending machines. They wanted to set up vending machines. Like, sorry, I'm putting my hand out.
It's the Italian.
Sorry. I have a lot of Italian sausage. No, but this was the same state that was trying to source vending machines like you would, like a snack vending machine or like a Coke vending machine. They wanted to put needles. Just, hey, I know you're gonna do that heroin, but let's at least stop the hepatitis and the AIDS.
They were gonna.
Oh my God! Speaking of fucking AIDS, Pete Buttigieg got the monkeypox. Pete Buttigieg, booty guy.
Just because you're saying it louder doesn't mean I magically know who it is.
Pete Booty Guy.
What's that?
He's like a statesman, something or statesperson. I don't know. I don't understand your English, you bunch of alphabet soups. But he got the monkeypox, so it's one either from a dog or from a man. Your guess is as good as mine.
How awkward. No, like honestly, like could you imagine for a moment?
No, I don't. Don't. You can't make me.
If people are saying that, okay, well, this is how that you contract it, right? But you didn't actually contract it that way, and then you're like, oh my God, everyone's gonna think I'm gay.
Oh no, he is gay. Like he has a husband. He's the same guy that was like the transport minister and goes, I'm going on maternity leave. But you're a man.
This isn't the gay couple where their kid ended up getting it, is it? Or is this totally different? Yeah, there was like the first kid who got monkeypox was a kid of a gay couple. Think what you want with that one.
Transmission. All right. You know what?
Right.
The dog thing already put it into perspective enough, I think. I don't think we need any more terrible situations, but this is the kind of thing. This is what New York is implementing, and we've already seen that. Even looking in this article, and I encourage you, any of the articles that we talk about, of course, like it will be linked in the description box below. So
already there, so you can check it out while we talk.
So, but Oregon State has already done this, and they've had overdoses Dorses galorses.
What kind of wordage was that? Okay.
You like it? I like it.
I'm confused.
But you are seeing these kind of liberal policies, and again, like, this is kind of tearing at my kind of my libertarian slant, because I think everything should be I think everything should be regulated, should be able to be used by the public, obviously with some limitations in place. Like, come on, we don't need to be like, the whole drag your kids to Pride and drag show events where, they just you have to show your tits to a 5-year-old girl or a handicapped little boy, because that's all they can recruit, are a bunch of retards. Dad ass though. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know. I can't. That video still. It's so unbelievably cringe. Like, watching this freaking 4-year-old girl with titties out and dollar bills in her G-string and shit like that. Like, it's just I wanted to, like, take that. Right? That's what I'd be saying, Will. Oh, hell no.
Mute it before I kill you.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. Okay. So a lot of what we're going to be focusing on today is this idea of, you have people that are failing significantly, and somehow they are paraded and they're shown as heroes and trailblazers. And I'm having a real hard time trying to understand where you legalize. Okay, so legalize weed. Great, good. Out of all the drugs that are illegal, and out of the drugs that are legal, alcohol is the worst. L'chaim.
Mine.
But we it's socially accepted. Oh, it's wine o'clock somewhere. Oh, shut up, you wino. But
mine says it's whiskey o'clock somewhere. Yeah.
Even gayer.
I don't do the no. Wine's for sissies. I go the hard shit.
But so you're seeing these people are applauded. I forgot the A.
Forgot it in your drink.
But so you have New York, you have all these other states, you have provinces in Canada, you have cities that are running these programs. Vancouver is a fantastic example of when, okay, you know what, the Clean Needle program, great. But you're only managing the issue. You're not actually trying to solve the issue. And there are a lot of homeless people are just, and obviously it's a generalization, so okay, I understand that. But a lot of them go, I get free money. I don't have to work. I get I can go into a homeless shelter and I get clean clothes, I get a shower, I get a shave, I get all this stuff. And I don't have to worry. So this is kind of what happens when you start just managing as opposed to trying to solve this issue.
You got to work on your tan all day long. And if you're one of the lucky ones that, like, live by, like, a beach or something.
Yeah, ruin it with all your needles so someone can get hepatitis because you're a disgusting animal and probably should have been taken out back. But you know what?
Well, I'd like to hope they put in a garbage.
No.
Wishful thinking.
No.
Silly me.
No. All right. But so, New York, fantastic job. You banned whippets. How about deal with maybe, I don't know, the skyrocketing crime?
I don't think so. I definitely think whipped cream is number one on the list. Not only is it fatty, it'll get you high.
See, but this is the idea of just a simple problem, simple solution. Like, hey, kids are getting high off whippets. Well, then we ban the whippets.
Look, Mom, I did it.
Yeah, I'm off the whippet. No more cream pies for me. Take that how you will. But yeah, still didn't clarify. Still did not clarify. But so I don't know where the hell I was going with that. But so when issues that are actually, say, complex, say like an issue, and it is an issue like homelessness, say like drug addiction, say like inflation, when you no longer will address the problems that are actually going on. Here, check this. Where the hell did I put it now? So we have this article from CTV News. Where do I? Here, whoop.
Yeah.
So Manitoba is going, and to be fair, the Canadian government in general is going, hey, we have a problem here. People can't make ends meet. I know, give them money. Just give them money. Whoop. No, get away. Ugh.
How rude. Fine, I'll just come in on here. Okay, so... but...
Breaking the fucking fourth wall. We have an imaginary wall here. Get out.
Right.
But so the Manitoba government is saying, hey, people can't make ends meet. I know, give them money. But that doesn't solve the problem. That's the thing. You're just kicking it down. Brian Pallister said it perfectly. Well, ask your 2-year-old where we're getting this money from. We're borrowing from your children in order to fund you for today.
Well, and that's exactly, as soon as you mentioned that, that's the first thought that went to my head was, where is this money coming from? It's not like you sit there, and even through the whole COVID thing, like when they were giving out money to people, I wasn't like, oh, yay, free money. I was like, no, thanks, keep it. Because it's going to come back and bite me in the ass, whether it's through income tax, whether it's through some other sort of tax, whether it's freaking tax people knocking on my door and going, give me all your money, whatever, taking my home away. It's going to come back at some point. So hearing this, that's all I can think of was, okay, so what next is going to be raised? Where are we going to be paying more taxes now? Where's that money coming from? It's not, oh, yay, money. No.
Yeah, and I think that's where, you know, you're seeing these kind of government failings. And again, the simple answer, okay, we'll give them money. Well, how about we address the what is it? What the fuck? How's the expression go? The elephant, the green elephant, the gay elephant in the room.
It's just an elephant. It's not gray, green, or gay. It's just, can someone please address the elephant in the room?
Yeah. How about we've been shut down for 2 years? Businesses have been hammered. Production has been down. Hiring people has been anything short of a nightmare. And so we have a multi-layer problem. They go, the issue is there's a fucking fruit fly. Must be you.
The issue is there's a get fucked. Is that me?
So,
Dick.
So we're already seeing something like these type of issues arising. See, fucking told you. So if we look at this, so we have this article from the Westphalian Times.
Well, that's a mouthful.
I struggled trying to read what that word said. So they're talking about, this was done in Quebec. In Quebec, where two volunteer for the Conservative Party of Quebec were verbally assaulted and threatened with a knife while putting up election posters in 2 different ridings. So one of the volunteers had said, he told me that I was going to be found, sorry, I'm retarded, with my family in a ditch on the side of the road.
What the fuck?
I didn't sleep all night. I am really afraid to go out. I am afraid for my children. Hold on. Wrong person. Me. Eyes on me up here. You have a credible threat, a political party trying to put down signs, and you have someone approaching them with a knife. Krista Freeland gets yelled at from someone saying, "You're a fucking bitch, get out of Alberta," and the RCMP, bam, immediately go to defend them.
Are you kidding? It's not even the RCMP going to defend him. It's literally freaking our boy Castro there going up and making freaking announcements and stuff like that and talking about how this isn't tolerated, all this violence and, you know, words of violence.
Yeah. And to be fair, and this is, we've talked about this many times before with regards to the idea of the repressive tolerance. On the left, everything needs to be accepted and allowed. Anything that's coming from the right needs to be shut down and silenced. A guy yells at Krista Freeland. We have a conservative members being threatened at knife point that they'll be found dead in a ditch. And the RCMP, nowhere to be making a statement about this, but Krista Freeland, absolutely. Oh, you suddenly, once you start noticing where the lines are here. And again, I'm not coming from conservative, I'm not coming from liberal. Traditionally, in a normal world, I would be a liberal. But their stuff's all, your shit's all jacked. It's all fugly.
It's upside down.
Yeah. Where segregation is running rampant in your party, and it's paraded as brave and heroic. Someone gets yelled at, and it's considered a verbal assault, a brutal attack.
Which doesn't even make any sense. All as the person said was literally called him a bitch and said, "You don't belong here, get out."
Yeah.
A tear. This person is literally being threatened with a weapon, not even just them, but them and their families. That's not okay. I don't think anybody on any side should be being threatened. And the fact that people are even thinking that it's okay or going about doing these things where you're threatening somebody who has a different political ideology than you is insane. People have different ideas. How the hell do you think this world has even come as far as it has without having differing ideas, without having people on both sides coming together to create things? Without that, it would be stagnant. And yet, we're literally going backwards, where now it's like, oh, you're on the other side? Well, you need to be donezo.
Well, and I look at this, like, again, how this stuff, no attention whatsoever. And think of how many times this happens. Think of the rhetoric that has come. Well, we even had conservatives come out. Scott Atchison, you really tanked your bid to become leader of the Conservative Party with your stupid statement where he's going, we need to be better than this. We need to condemn all this. Okay, well, you know what the thing is? People have lost their homes. They've lost their livelihoods. I've reiterated it. They've lost their loved ones. They've been sent in isolation. People are pissed off. And you know what? You see someone saying, you know what you're doing? You're destroying oil and gas. You're jacking up gas prices. You're jacking up in food. Everything is going up. Everything is costing more. The poor are getting poorer. But yet the Liberal Party is going, well, we want to help the poor. Okay, but how? We just took in 200-something thousand Ukrainian refugees. We're still getting in 250-something thousand immigrants a year. And they go, well, we're building 17,000 homes across Canada. Okay? What about the 487,000 others? Or 83,000 more? How about that?
Yeah.
Where are those people going to live? So what does that do? Jacks up the price. And who comes in to sweep it up? BlackRock, right? Any big investment firms, the government itself comes in and says, well, we're going to buy these homes or these apartments and turn them into public housing.
Why has it got to be black?
Well, it's called BlackRock. They said it. They named it that. So I think this is where we're having a real big problem. People are pissed off. Rightfully so. When I seen that guy, you know, I thought, you know, think of the oil producers that have now lost their jobs or that are being threatened with losing their jobs. Think of the people that were threatened if you go outside your home, you're going to be fined, you're going to be imprisoned. That's what I seen in that guy. He's now put a face to his anger and is saying, you are the reason. You laughed and cheered while people's bank accounts were frozen for a protest.
Yeah.
A protest, not the blockades. And I've said this many times. Blockades? Nope, I'm not a fan of it. No, maybe one day make your point, fuck off. But you sat there and you blocked it. So now the people that you may have had on your side are going, you know what? I didn't do anything, and now I can't go to work. Yeah. I just dealt with COVID. We've all been losing money hand over fist while multimillionaires are raking it in. And they're going, I'm just trying to feed my family. I'm just trying to keep my home. And then they go, it's them. They're the reason. Those people that blocked the border, they're the reason why.
Well, which is one reason, like, well, aside from the fact that it wasn't, I didn't think it was right. But that was one huge issue that I had with it, because it's like, okay, the people who are going to Ottawa, they were going there for a reason. They literally, they knew they were coming. They agreed to leave a lane open. They agreed not to go down certain streets. They worked all this stuff out with the police and the city.
Which we found out.
Yeah.
That Jim Cuckface Watson, and the Freedom Convoy were working together.
Yeah.
They already had an agreement made.
And they followed that agreement. And then the one thing that they had an issue with, which was the honking, it was brought up and it was dealt with and it stopped.
Okay.
So, right. But the thing is, then you go with the blockades and stuff like that. It gave everybody in Ottawa that bad name because of what they were doing. Because people think that they're connected, that they were the same, which they weren't. And it's really unfortunate because I agree. Like, I understand why the people were pissed off, you know?
Yeah. But you see no one, like, and that's where I see the frustration. I see that people aren't able to get their goods. People aren't hiring. Or I should say, people are hiring, no one wants to work. Because people are now saying, well, because of COVID, even though I got my 12 jabs, I got 12 of them, but it's I can still contract it. But that's some Stockholm. That's some I don't even know what you would call, like, gaslighting. I don't know. Would it be gaslighting? That sounds like it would be gaslighting. You were told one thing, like, don't believe your lying eyes. Where hockey players are dropping dead, doctors are dropping dead. Just suddenly heart problems are overwhelming. Climate change. We had that whole collage.
Can we say SADS? That was never existed before?
Yeah.
Like,
so
that's a little messed up.
You know, and that is what I am seeing from that guy. It is Canada's hatred personified. That's it. Because, you know, again, farmers can't grow their food. But if a conservative is sitting here getting threatened with a knife and he'll be chucked in a ditch, nothing to see here. You said mean words to someone, in prison. The RCMP were even saying that they're looking at for potential charges for someone saying naughty words.
So for calling her a traitor and an effing bitch and telling her to leave the province, they're going to charge him for that?
Potentially. And, you know, that is terrifying because you had whole swaths of Canada being called racist, misogynist, terrorist, literally terrorists. You had Jugmeat saying that Justin Castro's cockholster going, they're attempting to overthrow the government. With what, idiot? What do you mean? Yeah, their Confederate flag singular is going to overthrow the government. One swastika flag.
That wasn't even part of them? Yeah, 100%.
So it becomes real hard to try to, you know, have the faith in these institutions.
Yeah. But 100%.
Oh boy.
It's a little fucked up.
Oh. How do where did you put it? Oh, here it is.
I'm not fat. I'm big boned.
Yeah, what he said.
That's right. All right. So again, we are here typically 4 days a week, Monday to Thursday, 8 o'clock. We're here, we're queer. Hit that Rumble button since we're streaming live on Rumble. Hit the well, we are back on YouTube.
Yeah.
Sorry we said something naughty about COVID. Shit. We might get kicked off again because people are dying from heart attacks.
Shit. Well, it was nice, YouTube. To
Yeah.
anybody else who had previously subscribed to our Rumble, you want to just come over and re-hit that subscribe button. We had to do little technical things and kind of lost everybody, which is very unfortunate. So if you listen to us on Rumble, come on back.
Yeah, so there was an issue with there were two channels running simultaneously, and for some reason both of them were showing up. So I don't know. So hit the Rumble button. Let's if there's nothing else, I think there's nothing else. Let's make like an abortion and head out with forceps.
Yeah, it's a vacuum. Anyway, yeah, thank you for hitting that button to come sit with us and listen to some of the craziness going on in the world today. See you tomorrow.